Friday night, the Dirt Late Model Dream. I'm here with Thursday night's winner, Ricky Thornton Jr., who won $25,000. We're watching the feature on top of the haulers here going into turn 1 and 2. We're going to have a little bit of analysis during the feature. You ready to go? What's it like just hanging out, watching these guys? You're doing full-time scouting, by the way.
It's a little bit of everything. I was down there looking at all the tires. Everyone's got the same ones on, so yeah, track's a little bit different today. The top's not quite as good, so I think this feature's going to be really good. Devin's been really good, so we'll just wait and see.
What's the tire situation looking like?
Everyone went hard, although they're all in the same compound. There's a lot of different combinations as far as grooving and siping and stuff like that. So I think Garrett Smith's stuff's a little bit different than the rest of the field, so I'm kind of curious how he'll stay or if he'll be really good at the end. Devin's wasn't drilled and everyone else's was, so it'd be good to kind of know that now going into tomorrow.
Okay, how are your nerves during this part of the night where they're, spinning the tires a little bit, the fans are starting to get a little rowdy, you have like 2 to 3 more pace laps. How are you feeling during this moment?
I picked Hoffman to be the winner this morning, so I don't know. I think the track's going to be a little bit better tonight than it was last night, so.
We always get to do the game day picks. Who do you think's winning?
Definitely. I got to stick with Hoffman. I picked him this morning, so we'll stay with him.
He's going to go with Nick Hoffman here as we're going to get ready to go green here in a few laps. Not sure if they're going 4 wide. Did they go 4 wide last night? Yep. Okay, we're going 4 wide. Okay, those fire blasts though. Here we're going to get them here soon. They're going to be dialed in. Up 4 wide. Do you like doing 4 wides or not?
Oh, I love doing the 4 wide, especially when you get down the front straightaway here and you get the big kaboom. And the crowd goes pretty wild, and in the driver's seat, it's pretty cool too.
The boom's coming. It's going to be hot, by the way.
You can feel how hot it is in the race car.
Can you really?
You can. It's pretty nuts, really.
All right, here we go. They're going around. Fireworks. 4 wides would be a lot cooler if we had the fireworks like this in the background of every racetrack.
It would be for sure. I think the only other place that kind of has this style of fireworks when we go to Lernerville. So it's pretty cool. Who knows, maybe next year, maybe for the world, they'll just let us start 4 wide too.
All right, we better hold it tight here. It's going to be a loud boom. Here we go.
It gets you every time.
Okay, what would be your game plan for this feature tonight if you were starting where Devin's at?
Get out front at a good pace, but not really abuse your stuff. And then once you get to about lap 25, that's when you really start driving pretty hard.
Here we go, 50 laps. Dirt Late Model Dream Friday, 25,000. We're going to get more expert opinions throughout this main event. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Turbo tries to turn under him. We'll see.
Easy peasy for Devin, easy peasy.
That was a really good start there by Devin. It's going to be exciting. JD's rolling. Hopefully there ain't...
Is Devin setting a good pace? He's looking pretty sporty.
Devin's looking really good. He can kind of just roll through the middle, and it looks like really no one else really can.
Lap traffic time, always a SOB at Eldora. I feel like it's makes or breaks a guy's night.
Oh, it is for sure. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough once you get to a group of cars. You just don't really know where to go, and the air is so bad. You just got to make sure you put yourself in the right situation.
JD can go anywhere.
JD's car is really good. He was running to the middle and then moved back to the bottom, and he's really closed up on Devin here the last 5 laps or so. It's been really good racing so far. Devin was really good out in open air, and really when he first got to lap cars, he was still really good, but then JD really started closing in by the last 10 laps or so. So I don't know if Devin really wanted the yellow, but I think out in clean air he might have a little bit better car. So 29 laps to go here. I think it's going to be pretty exciting.
So tomorrow night, if we start the track like how it was for this feature, could we have a great 100-lapper?
I think so. It's phenomenal right now. You had Shep running around the top, and he drove all the way up to 5th there, and was battling with Turbo for 4th. And then Turbo kind of got up and took his line away. I think had that not happened, Shep might be up to 3rd by now.
When you're Devin and you're 99 and you see 49 right behind you, and you're like, well, this mother started 9th or started 6th. What do I have to do to beat this guy? Is there, be honest, is when the guy's good at a certain track, do you think about it at all?
Oh, you do for sure. I mean, you're looking at the board dang near every lap, and the nice part out here is with the Jumbotron, you can kind of see where he's running and stuff like that. So I guarantee Devin's been watching the board, and I'm sure they showed JD quite a bit there. So the scariest part here is it's a true double file restart. So you know yourself, you don't get a good start, and you let JD get a good start on you, he's probably gonna drive right by you.
The double file restarts are like more nerve-wracking when there's like 10 to go, I would say, because people spin the tires in less laps. 29, a little bit better if maybe you go back a little bit, but like 10 to go, I can't even imagine what you guys are thinking in the cockpit.
It's pretty wild. So they had a 21 lap run there, so tires are hot enough to get going and stuff like that. So the main thing here for like Devin and JD and these guys, you see them going to the bottom, spinning their tires.
Yeah, what exactly
you're just trying to keep the tire hot, because the problem is once it gets hot and cools off too fast, it'll glaze over and get super hard. It just won't get going for 4 or 5 laps. So you're trying to do what you can to keep the tire hot. That way on this restart, you can get a really good restart and take off.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, I didn't see that coming. It looked like my ran squeezed JD a little bit there. He didn't know he was out there, so hard racing.
Here comes Sheppy.
Once he kind of gets back in that rhythm, he's going to be tough to try to stay in front of. He's running pretty hard, but he's not out of control, so. And McDowell's been giving him plenty of room. Looks like he finally got by him there down the front straightaway. I'm sure JD's signal guy is going to move him up, but you never know.
Only 2 laps, no pressure for Devin, and in that curse.
You never know. There could be a yellow here the next lap, then it's a green-white checkered. So, and as of now, he can kind of cruise to the checkered. We'll see. Here's the white flag.
Big time win for him if he holds on.
Big time win. He kind of drove it in turn 1 pretty easy there. But it looks like he's going to drive by a lap car down the back straightaway. It's pretty awesome for him to finally break the curse and get a win.